Okay, we're back. I'm back. So I just took a dinner break and had myself a nice porterhouse. So really enjoyed that. And make sure I don't have any steak hanging out of my teeth. That'd be awfully rude of me to be talking to you with food hanging out of my mouth, right? So we're talking about the 5x5 programs, strong lifts I was doing, Mark Ripto's, which I'm going to go back to once I start lifting again. And they're both fantastic programs. I believe that Ripto's is superior to strong lifts. It has a bit of an edge, and he's got, first of all, he's a great instructor, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube with his instruction on the proper form and the proper way to lift. But the program itself, when you first begin, it seems real easy, and it is, because who can't take a 45-pound barbell, put it over their shoulders and squat it, or bench press it, or overhead press it, or deadlift it? I mean, it's nothing. That's not a lot of weight, 45 pounds. But here's the catch, and here's where it gets difficult, and then I'll explain why it's important to do it this way. You're adding 5 pounds per workout per body part. So if you're doing this, allowing yourself 2 days of off time between your workouts, it works out to 2 to 3 times per week, depending on the week, because there's an odd amount of days throughout your week. So let's say, for mathematical sake, it works out to 2.5 times per week, 10 times per month. Times your 5 pounds would be 50 pounds. Now, you're working out each body part every other time, so it's really 5 workouts times your 5 pounds is 25 pounds per month per body part. All right, if you follow that. 4 months would be 100 pounds, 8 months would be 200 pounds. So in 8 months from day one, you'll be lifting 245 pounds, because don't forget, you have to include the weight of the Olympic barbell. That's 45 pounds. So let me see you overhead press 245 pounds. It's not going to happen. Or perhaps it can, and you do it, and you're laughing at me. You're twice the size of me. More power to you. I couldn't do it. With my squats, with my deadlifts, with my bench press, blew right past 200 pounds. Overhead press, I got up to I dipped into the 3rd set with perfect form, and then my form started giving out, and that's when I stopped, because I didn't want to hurt myself. It wasn't worth it. And at that time, that's when I stopped, when I went ZC, and I just stopped working out altogether. But yeah, it's an intense program, and what it does is it works your core. You're doing these core exercises, and a lot of people who do targeted lifting and just want for show, they think, well, what are you doing for your biceps, because you're not doing curls? What are you doing for your traps, because you're not doing shrugs? It's a core workout. Your traps get hit brutally hard when you do your deadlifts. Your biceps get hit when you do your body weight pull-ups, and if you eventually add weight to it. It's a trickle-down effect, and you will be in supreme condition, in the ultimate shape, if you stick with this. Like anything else, if you get what you put into it, you get out of it what you put into it. And this is what I intend on doing, and I will update you on my progress as I go. And I'm going to start out light again. It's okay. And thankfully, from muscle memory, I'll be right back where I was in no time at all. In fact, in the picture, which way would it be? I believe it'll be this way. Am I looking? Yeah. In my picture, in my avatar up there, that's when I was at my peak, which wasn't very long ago. That was about 3 months ago. No, about 2 months ago. And I lost size when I stopped working out. My muscles depleted, and I'm about 15 pounds less right now than I am in that picture. But I'll get back there. I just want to get down to my natural body weight. And I think I already mentioned this in the previous video. That was, that was a stake ago. So in my mind, I just forgot. But I don't have a target weight involved. I'm just going to continue ZCing until I stop losing, and that's my natural body weight, and that's when I'll begin lifting again. And oh, I did mention that. I'm fairly certain that I did mention that. But and I land where I land. Whatever I'm genetically designed for is what my maximum potential is, and I want to reach my maximum potential, and I absolutely will. So I'll update you when I get started again. where I'm at. You know, it'll be more things to talk about, more topics, and I have a lot of topics that I have in store for these videos. I really enjoy doing it. Thank you for hearing me out and listening to me. I appreciate your feedback. Throw me any questions. If I can answer them, I most certainly will. If I can direct you to a place that can, I will definitely send you the link to it. And it's about giving back. You know, that's part of success also. So I enjoy this thoroughly. So, all right. Until next time, just keep doing what you're doing, guys, and all the best to you. And if you've already made it, you know, if you're at goal and you know you're in the best shape you could possibly be in, and you're satisfied with your lifestyle and the way you're eating, congratulations, more power to you. I can't wait to get there and share it with you all. So keep on keeping on. All right. Peace. See you next time.